So, you're a nurse practitioner student and you're already going through a rigorous program, and now you have to find a preceptor? Well, you're in luck. In today's video, I'm going to be going over several different tips to help you find your preceptor, so stay tuned. Welcome back, Psych Dude family. It's good seeing each and every one of you guys today. So like I said, in today's video, I'm going to be going over several different tips to help you find your preceptor. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking. You're already going through a rigorous program and you're trying to scramble and see how you're going to be able to get yourself ready to become a nurse practitioner. But first, you have to go through clinicals. And in order for you to go through clinicals, you have to find your own preceptor. And unfortunately, nowadays, a lot of the schools are trying to scramble around to try to find preceptors for their students. And some schools are just like, hey, let the students find it, because if they're going to have to go through this program, they should probably find their own preceptor. And the truth of it is, unfortunately, a lot of schools are like that, especially the online schools. They force their students to find their own preceptors, and if the school can't even find their preceptor within itself, imagine how hard it is for a student to find their own preceptor. But like I said, guys, you're in luck. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you tips to help you find your preceptor, so stay tuned. So tip number 1 is get yourself ready, meaning make sure your resume is up to date and make sure it looks immaculate, meaning be able to show off all the qualities that you have. Be able to show off the qualities that you would want to look for in terms of if you were a preceptor. If you were a preceptor, what kind of qualities of a student would you want? So think of those qualities and put it on the paper, and make sure you put it on your resume to show and be able to portray who you are as a person. So tip number 2 is prepare an elevator pitch, meaning a short paragraph that introduces yourself and explains what you're looking for. You want to include your clinical specialty, and you want to include where you actually want to practice, which practice setting. Because honestly, preceptors are constantly bombarded with different types of students asking to be their preceptors, and fortunately enough, you want to be able to be ready. And with that little elevator pitch, you're going to be able to show exactly who you are, what you want, and what sets you above everyone else. So tip number 3 is LinkedIn. So many of you guys have LinkedIn profiles and you honestly don't use it to your advantage, and you have to. If you're already a medical professional, then more than likely you have a LinkedIn profile and you should be reaching out to different type of people. And fortunately enough, you already have your resume on there, so make sure you just tidy it up, have a good profile picture, and reach out to these individuals. You want to be courteous, you want to be polite, you don't want to be too overbearing and just start adding so many different people. But you want to be able to find the ones that look like they're appropriate, that are willing to teach, and things like that, and just strike up a conversation. Even if it's through messaging, you want to be able to portray yourself and make sure you seem professional and reach out to these individuals. You already have a list of these people that already tell you their title, where they work, and a description on what they do. So why not use that to your advantage and be able to change stuff around on your resume and be able to portray what you actually want to do and what you want, and be able to reach out to these people. So tip number 4 is ask your state board of nursing. So oftentimes state board of nursing will ask nurse practitioners if they're willing to precept, and also if they're willing to share their information about precepting. So you want to consider contacting your state board of nursing and asking what resources they have to connect you with practicing nurse practitioners that are willing to precept. So tip number 6, which is probably the biggest tip that I have in helping you find your preceptor, is using the ENP network. So the ENP network is a professional network for nurse practitioners that offers students the ability to search for preceptors using their Find a Preceptor tool. And in this tool, you're able to see about 1,000 plus nurse practitioners that are willing to precept across all specialties. And the good thing about it, it's free. You're able to search for all of these practitioners for free. But there is a catch. It doesn't give you as much information, but they do also have Another thing that puts you at an advantage if you do sign up for it is the Preceptor Pass. So what exactly is the Preceptor Pass? So this Preceptor Pass gives you the ability to search for other nurse practitioners that are willing to precept across all specialties within your designated location. The good thing about it is you'll be receiving email notifications and extended information about that specific preceptor, and not to mention that you get their contact information. Another good thing about that is you're actually able to post that you're a student looking for a preceptor. So not only can you look for the preceptor, but preceptors can actually look for students that they would want to precept or they want to reach out to, and you'll be able to be more proactive when finding that preceptor. Well everyone, this concludes my video. I hope you guys truly enjoyed this video. I hope you guys truly use these tips and tricks to help you find your preceptor. I know it's hard out there with all these different schools coming out and making you guys find your own preceptors, and it sucks. It shouldn't be that way, but we have to take these tips and tricks that I've given you to your advantage and just go out there and find your preceptors so you can pass this hurdle. And this is probably the biggest hurdle that you have, because imagine after you find your preceptor, you're just gonna have to do your hours, and after you do your hours, you're just gonna have to pass a test, and boom, you're certified. That's probably the biggest goal. Imagine your name with nurse practitioner at the end. Whew, you guys are almost there, and I believe in you guys. Make sure you use all of my tips and tricks, and make sure you network. Like I said in other videos, the biggest thing is networking. You want to be able to network with everyone around you. So guys, I hope you guys truly enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell button to be notified when another video does come out. And also, I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, and you know what that means? I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. So the closer I get to 1,000 subscribers, the closer I am to the giveaway. As always, have a wonderful day guys. The Psych Dude is out. Bye!